Hey you guys, and welcome back to the Unnamed server. Today I've got a little new project for you guys, and you guys must see there is a portal down this road. It is a long nether tunnel that I've been cutting out for hours, and it's finally done. I was looking for a great new area where I could build something cool, and oh, I want that back. And I found it. So let's go through and I'll show you real quick. There we go. So this is the new spot. Is it turning day or yes? That's perfect. Perfect. Alright. Let's get that on my hotbar. I need that. So this is a big mountain or hill. And look at the view. I just love this view. And I want to build something in this mountain, and I already started cutting some stuff out. So let's enter pearl over there so we can see. Is that too far? Oh jeez, that's far. Alright. So I want to make a bachelor pad, or one of those mountainside houses. I want to build that into this mountain and have a great view over this soon to be pretty river, and I'm gonna fill in all these holes because I don't like that. So this needs a little bit of terraforming, but I just love the mountain. I love um, how far I can watch, and the view on this river and all these other hills with all these trees. I just love that. And the biggest reason that I'm all the way over here, because I'm pretty far away, I'm like 5,000 blocks away from spawn, is that I found a cool and huge mesa biome over that way, and I wanted the new terrain, so the new diorite and all those stuff. I wanted that to be here as well, and I found it. That's here, that's present, so that's cool. Um, Alright, before we go in there, because I prepared a little something something, I want to show you the mesa biome that is over to that way. So give me a second or two, and I'll be there, so you guys don't have to watch me walk all the way over there. Be right back. Here we are. Huh? Didn't I tell you? This mesa biome is big, I tell you. Look at that, still rendering in the distance, and it continues quite some way. And I just love clay, and I want to use that in my build. So I'm so glad that I found the clay area here, and my base is just a few hundred blocks that way. So it's not really that far, but I've got enough clay here to live forever, I think. And I also found this, and kind of looks like something. I don't know if you guys see it, but if I stand like this and I fill her up a bit, huh? What do you guys think? Oh Lord, I promise you that is exactly the way that I found it. I didn't do anything about it. That is how I found it, and it kinda looked like something. PG-13, guys. If you're under 13, look away. Oh man. Alright. So I didn't come all the way over here to have you guys watch that, but I wanted to show you guys this whole place. It is so amazing. It is so huge. This continues for quite a ways. It is not done yet. It is far from done yet. So it has a lot of stuff, a lot of clay that we can use and gather, and I'm pretty happy with that. Look at that. All the colors that we wanted are here. What color is this actually? I want to check that out. Is that no? That's not it. Light gray stained. This is just hardened, right? Orange stained clay. I really could use this the hardened. hardened clay. Yeah, I could use a whole lot of this hardened clay because I want to make cyan stained clay mostly. Sorry, I burped a little bit. Um, I need cyan stained clay mostly, and I don't think that spawns naturally. Oh, hey, Faye. I don't think that spawns naturally, but I can dye it anyway, so that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, there's lots and lots of this clay right here, so I am going to do this off camera though. I'm going to collect a whole lot of this hardened clay, so I don't have to bother you guys with that. What you up to? Recording an episode. So yeah, I need a whole bunch of this. I got some stored already, and that is what I'm going to show you right now. So you guys don't have to be bothered with this kind of stuff, because I find this boring, and I'm guessing you guys find this boring as well. So I'm gonna go back to my bachelor pad again, and I will show you another thing that I'm trying to do right there. See you guys in a bit. Would you look at that? The sunset from our soon-to-be bachelor pad. Look at that. Isn't that pretty, guys? I just love it. I like it a lot. Going down. No. Alright, you guys. So this is going to be the hillside bachelor pad. It's what I like to call. It's like an apartment, but then oh, I didn't want to do that. It's like an apartment, but then high up into a mountain, and I just want to make it like an apartment. So this is going to be one story with a bedroom, a living room, a kitchen, and maybe a second bedroom where my office or something will be, and that is it. There isn't going to be anything else but that. And what I'm going to do is the rest of it I'm going to hide deep into the mountain, because this is going to be the bachelor pad of some kind of evil or some kind of good genius doctor or laboratory man, laboratorian. I don't know how you call those people. Um, but yeah, I'm going to be either evil or good, and I don't know yet, because I have been good, but I feel the evil flowing through my veins. So I could go either way right now, and boy, does that feel good, because I can do anything I want. Nobody's my boss. I can do anything I want. I need to work on my evil laugh though. If I'm going to be evil, then I need a better evil laugh. Anyway, nothing much to see here, but I want to go down and show you guys a little something, which I think could be pretty cool. Alright, let's go to the spiral staircase. This is going to be some sort of elevator. I'm thinking about making it with the new blocks, with the new the slime blocks. Thinking of making an elevator with that, so that I could come up and go down through this way. I hear a spider, and water, and lava should be coming as well. Cue lava. No lava? Alright. So this is then going to be the entrance to my big I'm a bit laggy. But this is going to be the entrance to my big laboratorium, my big underground base. And I want to build everything down here. So I want to build farms. I want to build a cow farm. I want to build a sheep farm. I want to build a sugarcane farm, a cactus farm. I want to build an automated, sorting or not sorting, but storing room. I want to build everything that I can use right down here in my laboratory. And to make it look a bit laboratory-ish is pretty hard. So I started to design a few things. Let's put that in there actually. Put that in there. I need some coal. Oh, that's obsidian. I thought that was coal. That is not enough. Do I have more coal? Yes, I do. Look at that. Half in there, half in there. Sweet. So to make it look a little bit more laboratory, I chose all of this stuff. And I hear you thinking, what are you doing with all those things? Because I don't see anything laboratory coming out of that. True, you guys are probably right, but I want to make it as close as possible, and I know it's hard to do that, but I designed a little thing that I think is pretty cool, and I want to show you guys right now. So I want to start with this cyan clay. This cyan clay is going to be the main building block that I'm going to use. Like I said before, that's not going there. I will probably use a lot of the cyan clay, and of course, in laboratories there are several ways the laboratory is lit, and I don't know if you ever saw my Attack of the Bee Team lab on the ground, but it's going to be a bit looking like that. It's not going to be similar like that in the blocks, and because obviously this is vanilla, there's nothing that is close to the blocks that I could use in Attack of the Bee Team. But I'm gonna try to make it look a bit like that. So I don't know if you guys remember, but in Attack of the Bee Team I had these white lights that were right behind some sort of border which were white in vanilla or in Attack of the Bee Team. But I didn't like that contrast very much, so I changed it into this cyan, and I want to make this white or this snow look like it is the light. But obviously it is not, so I have to figure out a little way in which it does look like it is emitting light, and I'm gonna hide some lights here. So this already lightens this place up quite a bit, but I just don't think it is bright enough, and it doesn't look as good to me as I want it to be. So I decided I wanted to use these white stained glass paints. And if I do it like that, if I just put everything in there, wait for it, I feel this gives an awesome, awesome feel of brightness to it. And I think this looks like it's emitting light. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that is really cool. And that is actually going to be my wall. So my wall is going to look like this, or most of my walls are going to look like that. So the light mostly is coming from the walls. I'm going to design something in the roof too that is looking like it's emitting light, and I will of course also work on the floors. And for the floors I had one of the new blocks in mind. So that's basically why I came here. I needed the clay, I needed one of the new blocks. And for the floor I had in mind, give me a second. I want to get rid of that. Now it can stay, really. That's okay. Put that there. For the floor I had polished andesite in mind. It's not laboratory style per se, but I just like it. I don't know why. Um, I think it fits perfectly to the design, and it's up to you guys to say what you guys think about it. But I think it's cool. I might change a little bit to make some sort of pathway with a different color, but I like it. I like how it looks, and if it all is together with the roof and everything, I think it looks just fine. Um, right. So give me a second to work on it a little bit more. I make the wall here and over there too, and I'll probably work a little bit on the roof with you guys on camera, and that'll be it for today. So give me a second, and I'll be right back again. Phew, guys, welcome back. I I have done a little designing because I noticed a design flaw in my creative world, and I needed to fix that ASAP. So it took me a little while to get this quite the way I wanted it, and I don't know if this is exactly the way that I'm going for, but it's going to be close at least. So let's get started. I hold out a whole lot of area right here. Um, a whole lot of gravel was there, so that is why that collapsed for the most part. But only going to use it until that row of stone. So I'm going to start with some black wool down the side. Let's see if I can put them. Yes, I can. Alright. I'm only going to do this side, by the way. I'm not going to continue on this side and this side as well. I'm just going to show you what I had in mind for this design, for this roof design. Black wool coming over here as well. No, not there. That's the wrong spot, NG. Pick that up. Thank you. Okay. No. No, no, no. There we go. Now I'm going to make a cobblestone pillar so I can move around a little bit more freely. There we go. Alright. Second level is going to be cyan stained clay again. So I'm bringing that back. I want to keep that that design, that block in this roof as well, because it just fits perfectly. I'll show you guys in a minute. Alright, so now we need some lighting, obviously. Lighting is going to come from the roof as well. Let's see. Go. And I'm going to use glowstone again. I'm going to hide the glowstone as most as I can. So for this laboratory, I don't want any light to show or to hide it as most as I can. So I don't want to see any torches. I don't want to see any glowstone. I just want to hide it as good as I can. Alright. So on top of this is going to be these daylight sensors, which are just for show. They are not going to look for daylight. They are not going to be activating any kind of redstone device. They're just there for looks and to cover up a bit of the glowstone so you guys cannot see that from below. Alright, next step is to get the snow going. I want the roof to be out of snow, which is just nice and plain white. Lights up pretty good with the glowstone. I'm so looking for words today. That's ridiculous, actually. Alright, more snow, more snow. I'm going to use snow golems so bad right here. Alright, now I need to go down by one. And I'm going to use the white stained clay again to give it a bit more light effect. So this will look like the light is coming from the white stained glass panes instead of from the glowstone. And I think that looks pretty good, if I say so myself. That's going to be the design. That is how it's going to look like. That obviously there is going to be an elevator down here. This stuff is getting moved towards a different area where I will have all my chests and all the storage that I need. And this by itself does give me a good amount of light, but it doesn't light everything yet. So as you guys can see, I have a light of 8 here, which is perfect, but it goes down 7 and even 6 down here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I might just hide a few lighting sources right in these corners, maybe. Let's see how that would work, actually. Get some glowstone. If I were to put glowstone right in these corners, yeah, that would light up perfectly, I guess. Alright, light 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so I will hide glowstone probably in those corners and maybe even down in these corners somewhere. But it's going to look pretty. It's going to look just fine. And I just like it already. Look at that. If I'm going to continue it like this, I will continue it in this way, and then it's going to split up in 2 directions. I think that will look amazing. And since this is the entrance to my laboratory, to my evil or good laboratory, I am going to have an office area right here, or a desk area, where my good companion, my good butler, or my evil sidekick will be to control everything that is in my laboratory. So this is going to be the area where my evil sidekick is doing the works and sees me coming down from the elevator and is going to assist me in every way he possibly can. In every way. Alright. So I think that's about it for today. I showed you guys a lot of stuff. We are starting a new project. I hope you guys are as exciting as I am, or as excited as I am. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for the laboratory, what I should build, what I should do with the design stuff, give me a heads up. I'm open for anything. And I would guess I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.